Alright, so welcome back to Something About Mushrooms. Today we're going to be taking some lion's mane mycelium, which is a medicinal mushroom, also a gourmet mushroom. We're going to be transferring it to these clean culture plates. It's agar and light malt extract. So we're going to be taking our X-Acto knife here, and we're going to flame sterilize it. I already have a torch pre-set up next to me, off camera. So once you flame sterilize it, you bring it back into your still air box. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our flame sterilized X-Acto knife and cool it off in this clean plate here. Put the lid back on, and we're going to take this live culture here. I'll show you guys. That's what it looks like. And we're just going to take little pieces of that off and put it onto this new plate. So, take a piece from its leading edge, right here. So you want to try and do this as quickly as possible. Put the lid back on. Okay, so now we just put it right here in the center of our clean plate. So now we're going to flame sterilize it again. Take it back, cool it off in the clean plate. Okay, now we're going to cut another chunk out. So I'll see if I can get that on camera too, as I'm cutting it. Okay, so you see that triangle right there? I'm just going to go right next to it and make another small triangle. That little chunk right there. It's plenty. More than enough. So we're going to flame sterilize it again. Just the blade. No need to do any more than the blade, because we already sterilized everything with 70% isopropyl alcohol. So if you guys want to do this, I would recommend obtaining a live culture on agar that's already going to be grown out by a professional mycologist. And, you know, instead of having to make it at home like I did. And then you can buy pre-poured agar plates, and you can start doing transfers and expanding your mycelium like that. What I did is I ended up getting a live liquid culture from a reputable vendor, and I had to grow all this out and make these plates, and it was kind of a time-consuming process, but it was definitely a learning curve, and I got a lot of experience, and I enjoyed it. So if you guys think you might be into that, then I would definitely recommend doing some research. I might post some videos later on how to prepare agar and stuff like that. So we're just going to continue making transfers, because what we're doing here is we're trying to expand our mycelium, or our culture, as you might say, to further its usage. So the genetics of this mycelium have already been grown out by somebody. So all the work's been kind of done for you. That's the benefit of buying a live culture instead of starting from spore, because that can be a long process. And you never know what kind of genetics you might end up with. You may end up with something that only produces mycelium and never produces a fruiting body. It's not that common, but it happens. But the intention of this is just to expand our mycelium so that we can save it and continue doing this. And so what you can do is, once those plates grow out, you can simply take this one of these cups right here and cut slits down it and transfer it to whatever sort of a medium you're going to be using, like grains or a substrate. But typically you want to go to grains and then substrate. And what you'll do is you'll just cut a bunch of chunks out of this and put it on some grains, and then shake it up to increase the inoculation points, and you just put it in incubation and you wait, and then you put that onto your substrate. But we'll get into that in a further video, and I may have something like that coming tomorrow, so look out for it. Other than that, have a nice day.